The mountain climbers, mountain 係高嘅山 ，hill 係低嘅山，細嘅山 hill， 高嘅山 mountain。A man who was climbing, past continuous, who was climbing a mountain, thought he was all alone. Was 加形容詞 ADJ. But suddenly there was a rumble above him. He was hit by a fallen rock, and then in an instant, 即係突然之間 suddenly, instantly, in an instant, a female climber fell from above and landing right on him. They were both injured badly. B 加 PP 再跟 ever 嚴重受傷 B 加 PP 可以當形容詞用嘅，寫低，跟住再跟 ever had broken his leg past perfect had 加 PP he tried to stand but could not 就係企嘅過去式。The woman had broken her arm and could not climb. What were they going to do? It was very cold and night was coming. They both knew that they would 係 be 嘅過去式，佢而家先冇 pass 緊啊嘛，全部 tenses 都先冇 pass 噶啦。Would not lead through the night 有 R 嘅。If they did not make it down the mountain before darkness came, they knew they had to 即係 must 嘅過去式。Come up with something. Come up with 即係諗一樣嘢。Come up with something. The woman had an idea. Look, she said, I have 2 good legs and you have 2 good arms. Together, that makes 1 healthy body. They tied themselves together so that 係為了，唔好撈亂 so 係所以 so that 係為了。She was on his back. Then he hooked a rope high on a rock and pulled. And now they had to stand up. He pulled with all the strength, 用盡全力 in his arms, and she strained her legs to leave them both. Soon they were upright. He held on to his hope. They were going to make it. He supported their weight slowly. Ever 可以開頭。They climbed down bit by bit. Every step was painful. Every 跟單數再單數動詞。They had to stop every minute or so, and they slowly make it down the mountain. He was counting on her strong legs, and she was counting on the strength in his arms to keep them from falling. Keep 跟 from preposition 後邊 ing. When they make it to the bottom of the mountain hours later, they were found 被動句 B 加 PP. They were found by some hikers. They were rushed B 加形容詞. They were rushed to the hospital. In the end, they were fine. They both learned a good lesson that day. A good team is not made up of 同樣都係被動句 B 加 PP。被動句 B 加 PP 出現咗幾次咯。People who can do all the same thing, it must have people who can provide many different skills. Many 跟眾數名詞有 S 嘅。By 通過 preposition 後邊 ing 通過 using 唔同嘅 individual strengths, they make it safely down the mountain. Sometimes in life we must rely on 跟 another person's strength to make up for our own weaknesses. 弱點係 weaknesses. Strengths 可以解優點。Isn't it good that we are all not the same? 呢度講到合作團隊 teamwork 嘅重要性。Teamwork 就係講啲咩咧 ？Must have people who can provide many different skills. By using their individual strengths, they make it safely down the mountain. 唔難啊，寫一段話俾安 Sir 咧，學咗啲乜？跟住呢度1、2、3呢3段3類動詞編晒俾我。To 唔係動詞 ，ing 唔係動詞。留意好多 preposition 後邊直接緊隨冇 subject 嘅話，記得將個動詞 ing 去變 gerund， 逼佢轉咗一個名詞。例如 keep somebody from falling. 如果 rely on 後邊跟動詞都係 ing 嘅，跟住 by ing。So that 係為了 ，so that 作2句俾我。今日係咁多，加油！